Hey everyone! Welcome back to Perspective, the show shining light on how internal and external language impact our daily lives. I'm Nick Strack, and in this episode I'll be continuing the Parenting Before Becoming a Parent conversation, or PBBAP for short. By the way, if you're already a parent, this could totally still be relevant for you. In the past week, I've received feedback from pre-parents and parents alike saying this info was useful. And speaking of which, thank you to everyone who participated in the conversation. Whether through public comments or private messages, I loved hearing your points of view. FYI, I know I introduced some strong opinions in my last episode and didn't get deep into the nitty-gritty, which left room for abundant interpretation. I'm doing my very best to keep these episodes short and succinct, especially because some of you said you like to watch me while you poop. So sweet. So sometimes these will turn into multi-week topics, like this one. In today's episode, I'll be elaborating on one of the big reasons why we're parenting before becoming parents, which is practice makes better. I'll start off by making this crystal clear. I don't believe there is such a thing as a perfect parent. And I'm definitely not parenting before becoming a parent because I'm pursuing some hopeless fantasy of becoming anything that even remotely resembles a flawless parent. No way, I ain't delusional. Then why focus on parenting before becoming a parent? It sounds totally neurotic, right? Wrong! Well, you might still think it's neurotic. Here's why I think it's the exact opposite of neuroticism. I'm not merely taking in information and quickly storing it away into a dusty corner of my brain, only to be regurgitated as a fact I know in conversation if it came up. I know firsthand that awareness means nothing if I don't take action on it. So Eric and I are reading parenting books, having weekly meetings for our Strack Parenting Book Club, and I'm processing, integrating, and utilizing all of the information and techniques that we're learning, including exploring some of my family of origin stuff with my therapist. Yay for that. In the last episode, I quoted Daniel Siegel as saying, "Integrating and cultivating your brain is one of the most loving and generous gifts you can give your children." So I'm integrating. I'm taking in information and I'm moving it into my bones through repeated actions because, no, I have no idea who our children will be, what magical, unique personalities and gifts they're going to bring into our world and the world. And I am so eager to find out. A little too eager sometimes. Let's make a baby!
No.
I know, I don't even want one right now.
I know you don't.
But babies! Seriously though, I recognize that I can't predict who our kids will be. And the beauty of parenting before we meet them is we'll be able to more clearly see them for who they are whenever they do join us in this world. I believe this PBBAP method enables us to be more fluid and flexible with our children because we'll be practiced at methods to keep us engaged and present. We're cleaning our worldview lenses to better see their authentic selves. I'll be the first to admit it. I might totally be setting myself up for failure by learning too many helpful thought processes and tools in advance of giving birth. Doesn't feel like that, though. Not anymore, anyway. When January 2014 Nick started thinking about becoming a parent, she was like, too many things to consider! But, as the intentional conscious choice making November of 2015 Nick, I'm sitting here like, woohoo! So many ways to prepare! Since there's no such thing as a perfect parent, my top goal is to be better than before. Day over day, year over year, and lifetime over lifetime. Am I going to mess up? Hell yes I am. Definitely, 100% for sure, beyond a shadow of a doubt, I will. And that's what my next parenting episode will be about in a few weeks from today. Let's wrap it up now, in more ways than one. Perspective. There are too many unknowns in parenting to think that starting it before having kids will be helpful. I'd be setting myself up for failure, disappointment, overwhelm, and/or all three. I might as well wait and try to learn how to stay calm on the fly while chasing after a diaperless giggling poop monster. Because that won't be overwhelming at all. Perspective. There's no such thing as a perfect parent, or a perfect person in general. There's who I was yesterday, who I am today, and who I want to be tomorrow. Yes, it takes intention and commitment to grow into my true self, and sometimes it sucks. Yeah, I said it. It can totally suck. I keep my eyes on the prize, though, and I've learned that the result of choosing to grow myself today is a more fulfilled and empowered me tomorrow, and that's enough incentive to keep me going. And growing. So, what's your perspective on parenting before becoming a parent? Crazy? Fruitful? Have any words of wisdom or warning to pass along to Eric, me, and all the other viewers? Please comment below and then subscribe to stay in the loop. Catch y'all in a week!